episode, it becomes the best episode.
This is by far the best episode I've ever seen.
Oh, you don't need to know.
Like in this show so far. I did not think that the governor was gonna die. I thought that he was gonna be out.
Wait. We're not sure he's dead yet.
What?
Because don't forget, this girl's not an exactly, I wouldn't say she's a great shot or anything like that. So I don't understand what is going on. Are we to understand that the governor was taken out by Michonne?
No,
and then finished off by his girlfriend?
No. I honestly, it had to be Michonne that like did the killing blow. I mean, it was.
He was still alive.
It was his girlfriend, but it was that sword slice, that fatal blow. You know, but everyone got a piece of the governor, which was like awesome.
It felt like Caesar, right?
Because you know that the governor had beef with Rick.
Right.
You know, he hated Rick.
Yeah.
But it was Michonne that was.
Right.
You know.
I thought that they took this to a different level. I thought that this series, once again, the writers did not want us to get comfortable. He did not want Rick and his team to get comfortable in a jail. And that's why they had the disease in the jail. And now, the biggest element of all, they had a bloody tank destroying the jail. How about that tank? What do you think about a tank?
Yeah, I did not expect a tank. I don't know where he got it from.
Well, he said in the last episode, he said when things went tits up, he took his tank and went home.
Yeah.
So that was the tank, and don't forget when the governor was talking to Pumpkin, right? The tank was right beside as he was washing his clothes, rinsing his clothes off. The saddest moment in my mind, the saddest moment is when Maggie, the girl, what's her name? Is it Maggie?
Who, the girl?
The young girl.
The with the ponytails? The one that was lesbian?
No, the one that, his child, basically. Megan. His child. Get bitten up like that, I did not expect that. I did not expect.
I was literally talking to my cousin. I was like, this girl is always getting to near-death experiences with the zombies. And then the zombie actually bit her, and I was like,
I know, I thought she was gone. I thought Herschel.
That woman is retarded. She had a gun and she ran to the lady. She should have shot.
But remember, they don't know. They're living in a fantasy world. Remember, the governor, for all his weaknesses or his past transgressions, he's a pretty smart guy. He knows where to go. The only reason why he went to the prison, because that was, in his mind, the safest place to be. It was the safest place to be. And he couldn't think of anything else other than keeping these two people safe, which is the girl and Megan. Now, getting back to the full story about the governor, there was a moment where, and this is the saddest moment of all, was Herschel, is when he took the sword to Herschel.
You called it. You said Herschel was going to go. I denied it until the very end, even with the sword at his neck. I denied it.
I felt that he was going to be alive at that point. I didn't think he was going to go then. I think it's going to be an errant bullet.
When he cracked that smile, I knew he was gone.
Yeah. Nobody cracks a smile when they have a sword by your head.
I knew he was gone. I mean, well, you know why he cracked a smile?
Yeah, because he felt that Rick was making a valid point.
Rick was fighting like...
And the sword was coming away from his neck, and he could feel the sword coming away from his neck.
Yeah, but Rick, he felt that Rick was finally starting to understand everything that Herschel's been preaching about, like keeping your morality, keeping throughout this apocalypse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And let us not forget, the first person I thought he was going to kill was Michonne. He hated her. She hates him. And she told him, remember when she was tied up, she says, when I get out of this, I'm going to kill you. There was no ifs, ands, or buts with Michonne. Now, with Herschel, yet again, I think one of the reasons why they got rid of Herschel is because they're getting ready into a different, this is going to be a different scenario. Now we're talking about a scenario whereby, they're on the run.
Yeah.
You cannot have a one-legged man on the run.
But besides that, that's obviously why they took him out.
Right.
But let's go into the actual story. Whereas, he had the sword. Why do you think the governor killed Herschel?
I think the governor killed Herschel for one reason and one reason only. He does not like Rick. Rick does not like him. Therefore, he does not trust Rick, and Rick definitely does not trust him. That was the whole essence of that.
But that gave him a reason to kill Herschel. I
Yes,
think
because it was somebody that Rick liked.
and he wanted to hurt him.
Absolutely.
I felt personally that the governor felt that he was losing the crowd to what Rick was saying.
True.
Like Rick was like, you know, I fought this man before. When he ran, we took his people in, and they became leaders here.
Right.
You know, like we'll take you in. We can all live together. And I thought that he felt that he was losing.
Definitely. And that's why Herschel was smiling.
And I remember this quote like in the very beginning that I thought was really awesome was when when Herschel was like, my daughters are there. How can you go off like saying, you know, that you can kill them? And he was like, because they're not my daughters.
They're not my daughters. That was such a telling moment. That was such a telling moment to tell you that the governor really doesn't care. And I'm going to tell you something again. I know everyone's going to hate what I'm going to say. I still like the governor. I got what he was trying to do. But you see, you have to come from it from his angle. He had Woodbury. Rick destroyed Woodbury. He cannot get past that. He cannot get past the fact that Woodbury is gone. Right?
Yeah.
And he wanted to create another Woodbury, but it cannot be with Rick. And it cannot be with Rick and his team.
I mean, I'm not with him. Like I lost. I don't know where I lost. You know, my like faith in the guy, but it was near the end. Like he was willing to risk everything. He was willing to sacrifice like all those people, even though like Rick was giving them an alternative. I honestly think that, you know, at that point where he was like, we can't live together, he actually believed that though. You know, like he actually he just
in his heart he couldn't live with Rick.
It came off a little stubborn, like pride.
Yep.
Pride definitely came into play, but at the same time, he was definitely like he felt as though he wouldn't be able to live with Rick after everything he's done. And we're gonna bring in our
favorite lady,
Jackie Garcia.
Yes.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Your hair looks stunning today, dog.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
I don't know where to start, guys. There's a lot.
There's a lot.
I think the only one that really impacted me was Herschel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I screamed.
You screamed
My
out,
whole house.
Yeah, I
my
think-
dogs were like barking. Yeah, I screamed.
I must confess that I went.
Even though I expected it because they went through this little gay scene of like, oh, we can make this work. And then like the governor looked like he was gonna go for it. I'm like, nah. I told my brother he's not gonna go for that BS.
Well,
when they
this
did that
is
smirk.
Walking Dead. They're not gonna like come together and that's
Sing
it.
Kumbaya.
Yeah.
But he almost. But the point was, if you get Rick knows the governor's not going to say anything. Rick was talking to the people behind him.
Yeah, I know.
Behind him.
He asked them.
That's
Because they already had to sit down.
Right.
And that didn't go anywhere. But when he had that smirk, I was like, you know what?
But
I'm
you
pretty
know,
sure.
before he even killed Herschel, karma got him before he even did what he did because the little girl got bit.
yes. and
When he grabbed her and he
He
BAM!
didn't care. He was already over.
That was so fucking awesome.
But you know why he
He
did
is
that?
soulless.
He did that because she's going to come back.
No, but I mean, no, but like.
She's
I
going to come
thought
back.
he was gonna
What-
react different.
No, I understand that. I
I thought
understand.
he was gonna react different.
I understand.
Yeah, like grab her and
I understand, but you gotta like give him props. Like his emotions didn't get to him at that point in time because they were at war.
yeah.
You know, he
But-
put that all aside and just like without like any emotion on his face took her
Right.
out.
And did he have to go after Herschel and just keep chopping his head? How messed up?
He
was that?
finished him.
Well, he completely annihilated him. And the reason why he did that, this is Rick.
That
He's
is
looking
so
at
messed
Rick.
up.
He's looking at Rick. He's looking at Rick's people.
You know,
Do you remember what he said? Remember what he says? Go through the fence and kill everyone.
I'm gonna say two more things and then we're gonna go. One, I really didn't like that Michonne didn't finish him off. I thought she was gonna finish him
Yeah,
off. I
that
thought
was
she
weird.
would have like cut his head off or something.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I thought she was gonna leave him for the zombies.
No, she
But
wanted
then,
him to suffer.
the mom came and shot him because she was pissed. Because she's
Yeah, but-
basically saying this is all your
She-
fault.
But is he dead?
He's dead.
He's dead. She shot him.
I mean, look.
Listen, look.
Look.
He's by himself.
Yeah.
He's wounded. There's zombies all around. Everyone left. He's dead.
There's no
He
way
has to be
that
dead.
chick shot and missed.
Yeah.
And she would have shot
She
again.
stabbed him.
And then you saw how they
Terminated
played that
He's
chess
not
piece on
terminated.
the floor, like that's it. It's over.
Yeah.
The chess piece was turned over like checkmate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, but before you go, we need to get on this because this part was crazy. Lesbian chick shot by the kid.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
thank you, Carol. Thank you, Carol. Once again, we need Carol. It was Carol the one telling the kid, listen, you've got to grow up
Oh,
But
right
she
now.
owned up to it.
Oh, and it's because of Carol that Tyrese lived. Think about that, because Tyrese.
Oh, I got the chills. I got the chills.
That's why
yes.
they did that. It's a fucking circle. Now
Yes.
when Carol comes back, he's gonna be able to look past it because
He has to look past it.
Yeah,
Oh,
Rick's
yeah,
gonna tell him to
yeah,
look fucking
okay.
past it. But they're gonna walk into Carol again, and Daryl's gonna convince.
Okay.
No,
The
no.
big question.
Daryl's going
The
off
big
Carol.
question.
No,
of the finale.
how do you still think that?
Daryl-
They're all split up. They're all
Daryl-
split up.
Daryl's going off Carol.
They're all split up. First, they need to find each other. Right now, Daryl's with.
Damn, now they're all split up again. It
What's the
sucks.
name
They're
of
already
it?
split up. They're already split up.
Okay. Last question. The big question of the
Yeah.
finale. Do you think baby died?
The baby didn't
I
die.
think she's dead.
The little two kids took her on
Yeah.
the bus.
I
But
don't think she's
Beth
dead.
and Daryl are
I don't
alone.
think she's dead.
Dude, did you see?
If
I don't know. There was blood. There was
No, no,
blood
no.
on the
They
carriage.
want- They want you to think
He's
that.
not
Because
dead.
if the baby would have
It's-
died,
it's she.
trust
She's not dead.
Little ass kicker. You think little ass kicker is dead?
Little ass kicker's not going
I
down.
think
They
little ass
would've
kicker
This
is
show
dead.
is well
They
known
would've
for
showed
its
it.
like, you know,
They would have
horror.
shown. Yeah,
Well,
they
they showed the blood on the carriage.
That's it.
They wouldn't
want
have
you to
shown
think
the
it's
kid.
finale.
They wouldn't have shown the baby
And that was
because they didn't
sad.
show Megan getting shot in the fucking face. They didn't show
Megan.
Herschel. Megan is the little girl.
Yeah, they didn't. Yeah,
They didn't
little
show
girl.
Herschel getting beat to death with the butt end of the sword. They
No,
showed.
no.
But they-
He was sliced.
No. I'm talking about when the girlfriend went.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
you see
But
a
you already
blurry.
saw
You
the
see.
slice.
You
Yeah.
see like a
Oh.
blurry.
And the split splash on the
You
face.
see a
That's
blurry.
it.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
so
scene
who's
got me,
who's
man.
left alone right
That's
now?
messed up.
Who's with who right now?
Well, listen. Daryl is with Beth. Beth is looking for the girls
Did
right
you
now.
see Rick's face at the end of the episode?
He was destroyed.
Yes.
He was pummeled.
He
The
was
guy was
gone.
gargling blood. I think he
I
was
was
serious
Little
facial.
Carl.
Yes.
Carl wasn't that good of didn't do that good of an acting, but he was
No,
pretty
come
close
on.
to.
When Carl emptied the gun and started coming, oh come on, because he was supposed to look after Judy.
I gotta agree. He
It was
didn't really
horrible.
seem like he
You
cared.
know,
Until after he shot him, that's when he got into it, and I'm just
You
He
know
wasn't getting into it. He was lost. Judith. That's what
You
he's
know what I
thinking.
just found out?
What?
I just found out that Carl's stunt double is a 34-year-old woman.
What?
Yes.
Alright, I gotta go.
And with that note,
Tune it
Jackie's out of here.
Jackie's out.
Jackie, say your stunt double.
Jackie, kill of the week.
Oh, okay. Kill
Oh
of the
man,
week.
it's gotta
Kill of
be
the week.
Herschel.
Um,
Herschel. Kill of the week.
You think Herschel? I'm thinking.
It would have been the governor if Michelle
Yeah,
finished
if-
it off. That's
okay.
what I was expecting. Like, she's been waiting for this for so long, and then she just.
I think the kill of the week is Daryl with the tank boy.
Oh man.
There was no questions. There's no hello. No stuff. It was just straight in the heart.
No.
I like how you took out that tank.
No. It's Herschel.
There
His
was
daughters
the
were
shit.
there. They
There
saw
was-
everything. They witnessed when he freaking cut off his
That's
head, and they
right.
were shooting, like
That's
crying, and they were
right.
still
That's
shooting.
right.
They
The
made it
daughters
a
were
point.
there.
And did you notice that I don't think Maggie's gonna show it yet. I think she's gonna swallow it because she told her sister, "Oh no, we got a job to do."
Yeah.
You know, because she was like, "No, you can't leave me, you can't
Yeah,
leave me. No,
yeah.
we got jobs to do."
Yeah,
And
that
that's
was
what she
the
told
father.
her.
That was,
But that's what the sister told her too when
Right.
she thought she was gonna lose Glenn.
but that's what the father said.
Mhm.
Remember, that's the father's quote.
That sucks, man. But
Yeah.
I gotta go now.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Glenn is not recovering as well as Sasha.
Glenn was spitting up blood. Sasha was.
Sasha was convulsing
yeah.
as well.
Yeah. All right. So kill of the week. Herschel.
Herschel.
Okay. All right.
I mean, the guy got cut in the neck, and then he got fucking
And he got
beat to death.
destroyed with
His
the butt
head-
of the knife. Yeah.
I really like the lesbian chick.
Right.
Imagine that lesbian relationship only lasted one episode.
One episode. And here's another thing that I think everybody missed. One of the zombies that came back was the zombie that Rick saved.
I'll see you later. Next
That Rick did not kill.
Yeah.
And she says, when I turn, you know, can you just let me be? Remember with her husband? Who was
yeah, you saw her?
That was her walking in.
Yeah.
And that's another point that Carl was making. You have a zombie, you take care of the zombie right there. You don't know what's going to happen next. You don't know what's going to happen next.
Yeah. Alright, I think that's it for this episode of Dead Real.
It's been an absolute pleasure being with you guys with Dead Real. Just what we'd like you to do is hit like, subscribe, and just give us any comments that you would like to make, or if any questions you'd like for us to answer for you, we'll do that. Here's us telling you that we love The Walking Dead, and we're ready.
And now we gotta wait 2 more months, but it's okay. We'll be patient.
I'm going to say something, it's going to be the longest bloody 2 months I've ever experienced.
There's going to be some blood on these machetes by the time February.
Yeah, next time you'll see blood. If the zombie apocalypse comes upon us, I think we're ready. What do you say, Iggy?
I'm pretty ready.
Alright.
I don't even need a machete.
Alright. Yeah, right.
Just a good machete.
So long as they don't run around like World War Z, which is the most pathetic zombie movie I've ever seen in my entire life.
You know what the most scary zombie to me is? Dawn of the Dead zombie.
Okay.
When that Chinese guy with one arm is running at him and they're shooting bullets and he's just running through the bullets, that's the scariest shit ever.
Right.
But I guess that's it.
Signing off.